the two 70s favorites, Ross Perchak to my far right, Mike Rutherford to my near right. We wanted to sit two guys down. Perchak has pretty much owned Krevlin's for the last decade, him and Stoltz. Rutherford comes in and is successful, so does it make it that much more fun when you steal his money at his home track at Jerry's versus Linda's?
It's always fun to go to the Greenwood Valley Perchak track and win a race.
Do you like to beat him more at Linda's or Greenwood, or you don't care, you just like beating at 5K?
I do like beating the 5K. I mean, he's got better at Greenwood, but I still like beating him at Linda's too.
What, you guys have obviously probably been your toughest competition, you know, at Linda's. What's it like racing each other at a different track? Ross, you first.
Same as he races as hard as he can, and who prevails is going to prevail, but I don't know, it seems like he's always prevailing.
What do you got to say to that?
I don't know, I mean at this point we're both about semi-retired when it comes to Linda's, so you know, I don't really go to Greenwood all that much. He never comes to Lanco, so pretty much the only time we race is on neutral territory, and I think I've been getting the better of him the last couple of years, but I can keep it that way. I mean, he's older, he's balder, so.
Yeah, that month's killing you, right? And that extra month on birthday.
Now, you quit smoking, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So, maybe that's going to be an advantage you gave up, because I know both of you like to puff those little Marlboro things at the halfway points, right?
Yeah, you had to go for the old smoke break on the fuel stop, but no, hopefully I'll you know, have a little bit more wind carrying this couple extra pounds around.
Do you become friends when you look at each other as the toughest
We
person?
can't stand each other.
You agree, Perchak?
That's right, man. Terrible.
What, if he's leading and you got to defend your crown, you moving him? Or are you going to
For
race?
$1,500, I'd wreck my own mother.
Now, what about you, Perchak? Do you like your mother more than him?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
I like my mother too. Maybe what they should do that. We'll save that for later. The revenge draw. Your owner hates me for that. So you can tell him I like him and I like his support, but he'll probably be there again this year. Since everybody wants to put you guys to the back, why don't you two just make a pack? You'll put each other to the front. Last year you buried each other 9 and 10 at the Blaze. Why don't you put each other 1 and 2?
The problem is it's not that simple. I mean, even though it's a revenge draw, there's definitely still a factor of luck that goes into it. I mean, I'd be happy to put him, you know, up front, but what are the chances of somebody also putting me up front? I mean, it doesn't really work like that. The biggest problem I have with the revenge draw is that it turns into a little bit of a popularity contest. I mean, we had a couple of teammates last year.
Who were they?
A couple of teammates who put definitely in a more competitive starting position. So it was basically like they had 2 chances to pick a pill, whereas the rest of us were kind of on our own. That's the biggest negative to it.
So what if I made a deal where the pill you get, you can keep or give it away?
I'm not a fan of the pill draw altogether. I mean, I hate luck at the draw. I much prefer the format where you kind of earn your starting spot. The flip side to that is makes a better race when the fastest guy doesn't start up front.
So this revenge draw we talk about is to line up the dash. To get in the dash, you either got to win a heat or be a top point guy from the first night of racing. How would you two, I mean, you guys are, I guess, the elite of the racers. How would you like to see the dash set up? Because we have to come up with something that's equal for all, because you do different things to get into the dash.
I'll let Perchak talk about this one.
I don't really know. I don't know what exactly the best way to do it is. I mean, I just go to a race and however you guys do it, I'm going to be okay with it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, format is what it is. Maybe it's not my most favorite thing in the world, but we're going to show up, so it can't be that bad.
Hasn't hindered your success, right?
We got lucky last year.
What, you guys are going to be rubbing wheel to wheel in 2 weeks. Anything you guys want to say to each other?
I'll take it easy on the old bullet guy.
Guys, I wish you both luck. Thanks for supporting the event from both the Krevlins and myself. We wish you both success and have fun. Thank you.
Thank you.